Hello, everyone. Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. We are doing another HelloFresh unboxing with you today. This is the second week of my HelloFresh orders. I did an unboxing on my first week. I did not do any of those recipes, film any of them when I made them. I will be though. There will be a few times I'm going to film when I make the recipes just so you can see what it's like. But I gotta say, my first week, it was good. I really enjoyed having the food here. It was pretty quick and easy to make the recipes. So I personally really enjoyed them. I'm really looking forward to this week's box. My family, give or take, right? I had 3 recipes last week. Um, One of them I loved. It was the peanut soup one. It was so good. Loved it. Like the flavors you get from this food. I can't, it's so weird because there's not a ton of ingredients, but the flavor profile is so good. One of them, I probably wouldn't get it again. It was the fajita one. It was okay, but it wasn't great. And then the flatbread one was good too, or the not flatbread, but the puff pastry one. It was good. So let's go into this one and see what we have for this week. I cannot remember. I think there's a few pasta dishes in here this week, so I'm excited about that because I love my carbs. So let's just open it up and see. If you missed my unboxing of my first box, I'm going to kind of show you this one as well. So they, I think, like I said, it comes from Toronto, I believe. They are really good at packaging it well. So this here is an insulating foam. This actually dissolves in water. So you don't have to throw this in your garbage. You can just take it outside, put your garden hose on it, and it will dissolve, which is great. Less packaging for, environmental things like that. Right on the top, we have our recipe cards. Here they are. So recipe cards. Oh, that's right. I think I got four recipes this week. Normally, I only get 3 recipes in a week. Um, but this week, because you get to choose, they give you, I think, about 7 or 9 different recipes, and you get to choose which ones you want. I could not decide. There were 4 that sounded really good to me, so I did pay extra to get a 4th meal for this week, just because I couldn't decide, you guys. So I'll get into that in a second. Then they do also include just some advertising. So this is for paper towel advertising. And then they also send me some free boxes for my friends. So they give me 3 little vouchers here for free boxes for my friends. If you guys are interested in a free box, you do need to be a new customer or have an email address that you have not used with them before. So if you are a brand new customer, you've never tried HelloFresh, or you have a different email address you've never used with them, and you'd like a free week's worth of food, just all I need is your email address and I can send you a link so you get your first box for free. Okay, now it is a subscription service, so even though your first box is free, they are going to want you to sign up. They are going to want you to give your credit card information. Now, if you only want 1 box for free, I mean, who wouldn't want free food, right? And then you're like, I don't want a subscription after, that's fine. What I would do is as soon as you get that free box, like the day it's delivered to you, go in and you can cancel your subscription. As long as you do it right away, you will not be charged for the next box. And then you get 1 box for free. You can cancel at any time. There's no charges to cancel, nothing like that. So that's the way to get around that. If you don't want the subscription, you just want a free box of food, that's how you would do it. So if you want a free box, I have a few. Give me your email and I can definitely send you a code for a free box. Okay, so let's look at the recipes we got for this week. So the first one is zesty tomato penne al forno. Look how yummy that looks, you guys. I love pasta. I love pasta. Now this is its 30-minute recipe. It's a veggie recipe. It does say it's spicy, but you're the one making it. So you can choose how spicy you want it to be. I don't like spicy. My family doesn't like spicy. So I just don't add in the spicy ingredients. That's it. It's pretty simple. So the spicy ingredients in this is going to be the chili flakes. They also have mixed olives. I don't like olives. My family doesn't like olives. So I will not be adding olives to this recipe, and I will not put in chili flakes. If I do, it'll be just a sprinkle of chili flakes. My second recipe is Italian. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to double check why I got that. Let's look into that because this says it's Italian sausage. I did not order meat. We don't eat meat. So I'm gonna have to double check. Maybe this was a mistake. So I'll look into that and see because I did not order that. So that's something for me to look into. Here we go. The next one. Mushroom ravioli in garlic cream sauce. I definitely ordered this. Veggie recipe. This is a quick one, 25 minutes. Look how good that looks, you guys. Look how good that looks. I'm excited about that. And the third one I got was zesty black bean taquitos. Yum. This is with Monterey Jack cheese and fresh salad. This is a veggie 30 minutes. Look how yummy that looks. Now, like I said, this is considered for 2 people, but I have a young child and my husband and I, we can't eat a lot because we both had bariatric surgery. So according to them, for 2 people, you get 6 fajitas. Okay, 6. That's 3 fajitas a person. That's way too much for us. That's way too much for us. All 3 of us will literally only eat 1 fajita at a sitting. So this already is going to last me. This will give me 6 meals. This will give me enough for all 3 of us to have it twice. So that's another reason that I justify the price of HelloFresh because it's not necessarily the cheapest out there, but because it lasts us so long and we can get more meals out of it than they recommend, the cost is actually quite reasonable. But you have to decide for yourself, how much do you eat? How much does your family eat? Some people will eat 3 fajitas in a sitting, and maybe it just won't last you as long, right? So you have to really decide, is the cost worth it for what you're getting? I don't know. But for us, it's worth it because it's quick, it's convenient, I don't have to think about it, and the recipes are quick and easy to make. So let's look at the actual bags because I'm thinking with this sausage one, a couple things happened. Either they just accidentally sent me a recipe for one where I don't have the bag, which is quite possible, and that's what I'm hoping happens, because obviously we're not eating this. So I'm hoping that's what happened. So let's just check and see if we actually have the ingredients for this recipe. If we do have the ingredients in here and it wasn't just a, oops, we sent you an extra recipe card for something you didn't get, then obviously I'm going to have to contact them and be like, hey, my subscription says I'm a veggie household. You sent me this. I don't want to pay for this. Please fix it. So either way, we win here because if that is the case, then I can talk to you about their customer service. So either way, we win. So let's see what we have in here. Garlic. Yum. Who doesn't love garlic? Okay, so the first bag we have is the mushroom ravioli in garlic cream sauce with green peas and crispy shallots. Does that not sound amazing? I'm so looking forward to this one. This also does have on here the best before date and keep refrigerated, obviously. So that's nice. Just you don't take the ingredients out of the bag. Just keep it in the bag. Put your bag right in your fridge. That's all you got to do. That way, all the ingredients you need for this recipe are in here. If you take all the ingredients out and put them in your fridge, then you don't remember what goes with what, and you have to look at the recipe cards to try to figure out which ingredients you need. So just leave them in your bag. And then when I start making the recipe, I keep this bag and I put all my garbage in the bag. It makes it so easy to clean up. So that's my first bag. My second bag is the zesty tomato penne al forno with, I'm going to say this wrong, bocconcini and olives. Bocconcini is a type of cheese. Olives, obviously we're not doing the olives, but it's all in here. That's another nice thing is if you get ingredients in here, like I don't eat olives, right? We had a poblano pepper last week. I just messaged my neighbors and I'm like, hey, do you eat this? Do you want this? Because we don't eat it, and it came with my HelloFresh. And then my neighbors get free food, which is great. And then we have in here the zesty black bean taquitos with Monterey Jack cheese and fresh salad. So that one's in here as well. The good news is I don't see the Italian sausage in this box, which means someone just made a mistake and put this recipe card in with my recipes. So let's just double check. So that was sitting on top. Now always, always check. They have a little cardboard piece. They put additional ingredients under the cardboard piece. Okay, this is where you want to check for them. Don't leave them in your box. So in here, this is where we have our mushroom raviolis. Okay, so that obviously goes with our mushroom ravioli one. And then underneath that, we just have these ice packs. So this is what keeps your food cold. You can see these are starting to melt a little, but honestly, these are still fairly frozen ice blocks. You guys, this keeps the food cold. Like if you're worried, oh, I work, you have a couple options. If you're like, oh, I want to order this, but I work all day, I'm worried they're going to deliver my food. It's literally going to sit outside all day before I get home. A couple things. Number one, they pack this so well, it probably could sit out all day and still be cold when you get home. Number two, you could, ask if a neighbor maybe is home all the time, ask if you can have it delivered to your neighbor's house. Or if you work all day, just get it delivered to your work. You can do that too. There's lots of options. One thing I like about these is this is water. It's 100% water in here. They do have on here, though, it's not for drinking, but you can water your plants with it. Okay? Here's the thing, you guys. I don't know why, I have about 10 plants in my house, live plants. I do not do well with plants. I always forget to water them. Always forget. Half the time they're dead. I can bring them back a little bit and then they die again, then I bring them back. It's a horrible situation for my plants. But since I get my HelloFresh delivered every week, this reminds me to water my plants. So I just throw these in my sink until they're fully melted, and then I gather all my plants together and I use this water to water my plants. So it's great because it reminds me to water my plants, so they get watered every week. My plants are loving it. Like it says this is 100% water. I don't know if there's something else in here or not because my plants look the healthiest they've looked since I probably got them. So it's a win-win. I love that. And then, yeah, you just have the box that you can recycle, which is great. So that's my HelloFresh order. I'm really glad that I did not get this recipe in my box. They just accidentally sent me the recipe card because we definitely would not be eating this, and I would be giving this to one of my neighbors. I'm just glad I didn't have to pay for something I didn't want. But so 3 recipes for this week. Again, we have the mushroom ravioli and garlic cream sauce, zesty tomato penne al forno, and zesty black bean taquitos. Yum, yum. Another great thing about this is if you, like, obviously, like I said, one of these is going to last us a while. We can either just keep it in the fridge for the next day, or these usually freeze really well. So if you want to just do like frozen meals, make the recipe, eat a meal of it, and the leftovers put in containers and freeze. Just mark your containers with what's in there. And then later on, when you need food, you can just go in, grab one out of the freezer. It's already cooked, and just defrost, reheat, and you're good to go. So instead of buying frozen foods at the grocery store, you're doing the same thing, but you're making it yourself at home with fresh, nutritious ingredients. It's a win-win in my books. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. See you next time. Bye. Hey guys, quick little update on our dragon fruit situation.
I did a little more research. Looks like I may have been slightly wrong. I know, it does happen occasionally. I got the red dragon fruit. Apparently, that's not the right one. Apparently, the yellow dragon fruit is the one that is a natural laxative. Now, not saying that the red one isn't either, because we'll get to that in a minute, but it says the yellow one has 5 grams of fiber for every 6 ounces of dragon fruit. And most of the fiber is soluble fiber, which dissolves in water, which acts like a sponge to carry cholesterol out of the body. So it's apparently the yellow dragon fruit is the one you want if you specifically are using it as a laxative. However, dragon fruit does have a lot of great properties to it. So, for example, it is very high in vitamin C and other antioxidants. I was right about that, which of course is good for your immune system. It also can boost your iron levels, which is amazing because my iron is so low. I cannot get it up. And of course, as we know, iron is important for moving oxygen through your body and giving you energy, which I'm lacking. And then, of course, the vitamin C helps your body to take in and absorb iron, so that's really good as well. It does say, though, that some people may be allergic to dragon fruit, so be careful. And there isn't really enough research, but they're also saying if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, you may not want to have dragon fruit. There hasn't been enough research to tell if it can have a negative effect on you or the baby. So just be safe. Don't eat dragon fruit when you're pregnant or breastfeeding. But some other health benefits of dragon fruit, it can help to reduce risk of diabetes. The food contains high amounts of fiber that maintains blood sugar levels and avoids spikes among people suffering from diabetes. So this is a great fruit to have if you already have that disease. It also can reduce the risks of cancer, helps to boost your immunity, good for digestion, good for your heart. It fights aging skin. It's also good for your hair, good for your bones. And then there's more stuff here. What else? Oh, here we go. Good for healthy bones, good for your eyes. So there's lots of great things in here. So I did eat my dragon fruit. I had half of it. Um, I did go to the bathroom pretty quickly after eating it, actually. Um, so I know TMI, I won't get into details. But so I guess both dragon fruits can work for that. I mean, they both have a lot of seeds in them, which is great fiber. So I guess it did kind of work. So my tip is if you are planning on, going on a road trip or flying or leaving the house for long periods of time, maybe don't eat dragon fruit before you leave, um, just in case. But yeah, overall, it was good. Like I said, I probably won't buy it at that price again, but definitely something I'll keep in mind if the price ever comes down. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the update. See you next time.